Welcome back everyone for session 7. In this session, we're going to help you get started and give you some practical tips. So we'll give you an overview of the programme materials provided and talk about the Changemaker's journey. So the Dirt is Good handbook is something that I think you're going to find really helpful. It's got the theory behind the Dirt is Good way, and it emphasises the importance of reinforcing compassionate values. It gives you lots of details on the task and goal, explains the Dirt is Good coach role, and contains activities for coaches to run with your Dirt is Good groups. And these are really fun activities. I've really enjoyed trying them out. There are 2 different handbooks, one for ages 8 to 11 and the other one is for ages 11 to 14. So within the handbook, you've got loads of practical advice and a selection of activities for Dirt is Good coaches to do with your young people. And these activities in section 3 are organised into 4 subsections around the principles. So first of all, your group, which is United in Compassion. Second one is your projects, so really focusing on the principle Get Stuck In. Third is your people, everyone has a role to play. And the 4th is your journey. So we're all on a journey. We've now got a video of the website for you to enjoy, which will hopefully help you see where all the resources are.
Welcome to the Dirt is Good Schools programme. In this short video, I'm going to walk you through the portal. When you first access the website, go to the login button in the top right hand corner. Fill in your email and password, and when you submit, you then are redirected to your team home page. At the moment, we don't have any groups created, so you'll see this welcome message, and the first thing to do is to create a group. So I'm going to call my group the Monday group, and let's say there are 7 members in my group, and the age range is 7 to 11. You can then assign the group a colour. It actually doesn't matter which one you choose. I'm going to choose green and hit save. Now the dashboard has changed and you can see the group name appear at the top here and buttons on either side to create another group. There are no limits to how many groups you create. Let's go ahead and create a second one to see what happens. I'm going to call my second group the Tuesday group, and there are 8 people in this group. The age range is 11 to 14 this time, and I'm going to choose pink and save that. So over here, because we have more than one group, the button has changed to a drop-down menu to let me toggle between the 2 groups, and the colours that we chose earlier will show up in the dashboard. So if we toggle between Monday and Tuesday groups, you'll see that the colours change. And over here, it gives you a little bit more information about each of the groups as you go ahead and fill in that information. At the moment, we just have how many group members there are. So with most sections on this portal, you can edit, delete, and redo if anything changes. And you'll see these icons where you are able to do that. On the dashboard page, scrolling down, there are a number of activities split into a few sections to help the team come up with a project and assign team roles. We suggest that you go through the activities in the order in which they appear on this dashboard. Of course, it is entirely up to you whether you choose to do that. Let's have a look at one of the activities. So when you click on an icon, you'll see an overview of the activity at the top, an estimated time, and some buttons underneath that you can click on. I'll come back to this in a moment. But one way of carrying out the activity is to scroll down the page and follow the steps as they appear. Some of the sessions or activities will have forms built in for you to record information. So when you click on those buttons, there are boxes to input that information, some of which may be pre-populated, such as the number of people in the group and the age bracket. Whenever you fill in that information, just remember to hit save and carry on with the rest of the activity. And again, once the entire activity is completed, remember to click complete activity. Going back to the main dashboard, right at the bottom there is a section about team roles. Two of the team roles, the researcher and reporter, will be able to upload information to this site as the project progresses, and the way in which they do that appears here. So once you have gone through a few sessions and identified what the project's aim, etc. will be, if you click on the project icon on the dashboard, you'll be able to fill in the project name, a little bit of a description of what that is, and then the two roles that are able to upload information, the reporter and the researcher, they will have unique access to a certain portion of the portal. They won't be able to see everything, but there are certain sections that they will have access to, and the way in which they do that is to use these login credentials, so the password and the email. And obviously once you've assigned the roles, this is where you'll put in the name of the student that will undertake that role. So to summarise, once you've logged in, you have a team home dashboard. You can add as many groups as you like, and it's quite straightforward to do that. If you scroll down the page, there are a number of sessions and activities to complete. And over here at the top, depending on which team you've got selected, you can then add in your project details. And that's all for now. Good luck with your project.
I'm really pleased to talk you through the journey that your young changemakers and you will go on together. So step 1 is really getting to know each other. Step 2 is finding out the shared values and really starting to bridge that values perception gap. Step 3 is exploring the issues that the young changemakers are passionate about. And step 4 is where you start to design the project. Step 5 asks them to dig a bit deeper before step 6 they get stuck in and start doing their project. With step 7, the graduation and becoming the change maker. So for the last time, what is the Dirt is Good project all about? It's a values-led approach to unleashing young people's potential to do good. It's about closing that knowledge action gap and values perception gap. And it's about following the Dirt is Good way to become a change maker. So how to become a change maker? We're going to follow Principle 1, united in compassion. Principle 2, get stuck in. Principle 3, everyone has a role to play. And Principle 4, on a journey. Well, I'd like to thank you all so much for joining me for this Dirt is Good coach training, and I wish you the very, very best of luck in forming your teams and developing young change makers for life. I can't wait to hear what you've got up to and everything that you've learnt and the young people have learnt and how your young change makers have grown and developed. Thank you so much again, very best of luck, and really hope to connect with you all soon. Bye!